the same. We celebrate today.
With some of the best country songs on your #1 favorite radio station, Random Songs Video, the only commercial-free radio station.
I was a 10-year train wreck with the last call long neck. I was searching, I'd been hurt real bad. Moving on, getting sidetracked. One step forward and 5 back. Not your fault, I was scared to fall. And I don't know why you saw something in me, baby. Girl, but you saw right through all the pain and you came and saved me. Yeah, I know you didn't leave me lonely. Weren't the one who put the heartbreak on me. Picked up the pieces. It wasn't the mess that you made. Could've left me just the way you found me, but you came and put your wings around me. Girl, you went out of your way to fix what you didn't break. You were the star in the pitch black. Shine the way on the way back. Out of nowhere, answered all my prayers. Picked up the towel that I threw in. Took in a heart that was ruined. Show me the past ain't a tattoo. Love me even when you didn't have to. Yeah, I know you didn't leave me lonely. Weren't the one who put the heartbreak on me. Picked up the pieces. It wasn't the mess that you made. Could've left me just the way you found me, but you came and put your wings around me. Girl, you went out of your way to fix what you didn't break. You fixed what you didn't break. And I don't know why you saw something in me, baby. Girl, but you saw right through all the pain and you came and saved me. Yeah, I know you didn't leave me lonely. Weren't the one who put the heartbreak on me. Picked up the pieces. It wasn't the mess that you made. Could've left me just the way you found me, but you came and put your wings around me. Girl, you went out of your way to fix what you didn't break. You fixed what you didn't break.
We have a whole hour of country songs without any commercials. Number 24.
My big brother rode an Indian Scout. It was black like his jacket, American spirit hanging out of his mouth, just like our daddy. He kick-started that bike one night and broke Mama's heart. He pointed that headlight west, out where the wild things are. He'd call me up every couple of weeks from South California, talk about the desert and the Joshua Tree, his pretty girl stories, and how he bought an Airstream trailer and a J45 guitar. Said, little brother, you love it out here, out where the wild things are. Oh, it's hearts on fire and crazy dreams. Oh, the nights ignite like gasoline and light up those streets that never sleep when the sky
called my brother from the back of that plane. The second I made it, we started drinking on the strip in LA. And then it got crazy. Ended up at a house in the hills with some Hollywood stars, kissing on a blonde in a backyard pool, out where the wild things are. At the end of that summer, but I knew he'd never leave. Oh, its heart's on fire and crazy dreams. Oh. Where the wild things are. Out where the wild things are.
Number 23.
That old C71, the road was dirt. A couple kids waiting on the sun, cherry red. Baby, I still recall the taste. We were a few beers shy of freedom. I had my hands around your waist. You said, babe, I'm getting cold. I said, climb on in my jacket. You already know, like my heart, you can't have it. Oh, I don't remember what the radio was playing. I was hanging like the moon on all the words your lips were saying. All I know is there was magic in that Chevy, baby. You were glowing, I was throwing stars like confetti. Stars like confetti. Yeah, rusted truck, dusted up boots, and high on a perfume bus. That sea forever sky wasn't near as high as us. Yeah, our hearts were beating faster than a runaway midnight train. We couldn't say forever, but we said it anyway. Baby, hold me tight and never let me go. Look up at the sky, heaven's putting on a show. I don't remember what the radio was playing. I was hanging like the moon on all the words your lips were saying. All I know is there was magic in that Chevy, baby. You were glowing, I was throwing stars like confetti. We made a wish on everyone. We held on till it was done. Whoa. I don't remember what the radio was playing. I was hanging like the moon on all the words you're saying. All I know is there was magic in that Chevy, baby. You were glowing, I was throwing stars like confetti. Stars like confetti. I don't remember what the radio was playing. I was hanging like the moon on all the words your lips were saying. All I know is there was magic in that Chevy, baby. You were glowing, I was throwing
everybody, we have a story.
So today, when we were driving home from church, there was this crazy driver who was literally going past the speed limit and then he passed us. Went on the opposite lane while a car was coming. He could gotten in a car crash and died, but God, hey, to all your mothers, make sure your mothers drive safely because there's some crazy people out there. Thank God both of those were safe.
People are crazy. This old man and me, we're at the bar and we're having us some beers and swapping out on cares, talking politics, blonde and redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks and habits we ain't kicked. We talked about God's grace and all the hell we raised. And then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. He said I fought 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, damn if I know. We talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew, what all we put them through, like 2 old boys will do. We pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette, said these damn things will kill me, yeah. But God is great, beer is good, people are crazy. Last call is 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. Then one sunny day, I saw the old man's face, front page obituary. He was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. And I drop by today to just say thanks and pray. And I left a 6-pack right there on his grave. And I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, people are crazy.
Daily Zimmerman. Holy smokes.
Well, I was only scared of the devil and her dad, so we parked somewhere we knew they'd never look. No, I'd never seen nothing like her, playing with the flame of her mama's lighter. No, it wasn't very long before I was hooked. Heaven was a preacher's spot in that first church parking lot, her hanging on to me like a cross on a refuge does. Her eyes were blue, the words were red on that half-pack of cigarettes. At 17, that's what hallelujah was. Life wasn't heavy in the back of that Chevy, me, her, and the Holy Ghost. Something about us, hell of a rush, falling in love, lighting up them holy smokes. They run us off, but we come running back, and we pick up where we left off the night before. She said, how pissed off would your mama be if we walked in there and you married me? Even if we never made it through them boardwalk doors. Heaven was a preacher's spot in that first church parking lot, or hanging on to me like a cross on a refuge does. Her eyes were blue, the words were red on that half-pack of cigarettes. At 17, that's what hallelujah was. Life wasn't heavy in the back of that Chevy, me, her, and the Holy Ghost. Something about us, hell of a rush, falling in love, lighting up them holy smokes. Nothing about those nights felt like sinning. Jesus forgives, but I can't forget when heaven was a preacher's spot in that first church parking lot, or hanging on to me like a cross on a refuge does. Her eyes were blue, the words were red on that half-pack of cigarettes. At 17, that's what hallelujah was. Life wasn't heavy in the back of that Chevy, me, her, and the Holy Ghost. Something about us, hell of a rush, falling in love, lighting up them holy smokes.
3, 2, 1.
Sell the family 40, keep telling that suit and tie no. To all them hidden county liners, little mom and pop diners, keep telling big money where to go. Remember, God only made so much real estate. Tell the bank I'm gonna take it to the grave. Let's keep the red dirt roads, red dirt, keep the little white church, keep keeping God first, keep dragging that cloud, keep the blue on your collar, keep the sweat on your dollar, keep the sins and the water and your roots in the ground. Keep standing tall, the hill and you know. Here's to all y'all, keep a small town strong. To the ones who rock and rust on the box body truck, rev it up, keep that rubber burned down. To the ones coming home, to your homecoming queen, keep making that girl's daddy proud. To all of y'all fighting for that flag, we gon' hold it down till you get back. And keep the red dirt roads, red dirt, keep the little white church, keep keeping God first, keep dragging that cloud, keep the blue on your collar, keep the sweat on your dollar, keep the sins and the water and your roots in the ground. Keep standing tall, the hill and you know. Here's to all y'all, keep a small town strong. To the gone but not forgotten, God tell them we got them, and we know they're looking down on this town. So we gon' keep them red dirt roads, red dirt, keep the little white church, keep keeping God first, keep dragging that plow, keep the blue on your collar, keep the sweat on your dollar, keep the sins in the water and your roots in the ground. Keep standing tall, the hill and you know. Here's to all y'all, keep a small town strong. We keep a small town small.
saw you going by, I had to say hello. And I don't mean to pry, but girl, I gotta know, what is your name? How come I ain't seen you around before? You know, I ain't never had a type, having a type takes two. But I know what I like, and you're the only one of you. You're something else. And I know we just never. I wanna introduce you to my kinfolks, to my old friends, to the house in the pines where the road ends. Take you to my hometown, where I grew up, where I thought I knew it all before I knew what love was. Gave up on it, but honey, you got my hopes up. And I'm thinking that I wanna introduce you to my kinfolks. I wanna take you home tonight, just take you home tonight. Get Joni on the phone, she'll leave us on the light. I wanna see the way you look up under all those stars. You're gonna be the talk, words gonna get around. They'll tell you how they thought I'd never settle down out on the porch. Ain't it funny the way things change? I wanna introduce you to my kinfolks, to my old friends, to the house in the pines where the road ends. Take you to my hometown, where I grew up, where I thought I knew it all before I knew what love was. Gave up on it, but honey, you got my hopes up. And I'm thinking that I wanna introduce you to my kinfolks. Got my hopes up, and I'm thinking that I wanna introduce you to my kinfolk.
Best music for your mothers.
Used to dream about buying that bigger house, sitting on top of some hill, losing sleep about filling my bank account, wondering if I ever will. But the older I get, I just care less and less about keeping up with people named Jones. If you don't fill it up with somebody that you love, it ain't ever gonna feel like home. There's always gonna be a higher high you could chase for the rest of your life. Greener grass in the yard next door, or a shined up Chevy little newer than yours. You're never gonna fill an empty cup if what you got still not enough. The thing about happiness I found is it don't live in bigger houses. I can hear the kids making little footsteps running down the hallway upstairs. I can see the dogs playing in the backyard through the kitchen window right there. Maybe life's kinda more about a swing on a porch, holding her while the sun disappears. Why would I wanna be anywhere else in the world where my whole world is sitting right here? There's always gonna be a higher high you could chase for the rest of your life. Greener grass in the yard next door, or a shined up Chevy little newer than yours. You're never gonna fill an empty cup if what you got still not enough. The thing about happiness I found is it don't live in bigger houses. No, 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 no. rest of your life. Greener grass in the yard next door, or a shined up Chevy little newer than yours. You're never gonna fill an empty cup if what you got still not enough. Thing about happiness I found is it don't live in bigger houses. The thing about happiness I found is it don't live in bigger houses.
Tin roof, it's been Black Label pouring on ice. Made a honky-tonk out of this living room, yeah, swimming through her goodbye. Misery loves company, yeah, whiskey and rain coming down, splash of bourbon in the glass. Yeah, pouring something on the pain, let it drown, trying to wash away the past. Oh, since my blue sky sunshine, whole life hopped on that midnight train. Till the bottle runs out or the clouds roll away, it's just whiskey and rain. It's been nothing but a hangover trying to get over you. The Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'm gonna wake up in the morning feeling brand new, without a single cloud in the sky. Oh, but tonight it ain't the weather breaking. Yeah, whiskey and rain coming down, splash of bourbon in the glass. Yeah, pouring something on the pain, let it drown, trying to wash away the past. Oh, since my blue sky sunshine, whole life hopped on that midnight train. Till the bottle runs out or the clouds roll away, it's just whiskey and rain. Misery loves company, yeah, whiskey and rain coming down, splash of bourbon in a glass. Yeah, pouring something on the pain, let it drown, trying to wash away the past. Whoa. Since my blue sky sunshine, whole life hopped on that midnight train. Till the bottle runs out or the clouds roll away, it's just whiskey and rain. Till the bottle runs out or the clouds roll away, it's just whiskey and rain. Whiskey and rain coming down, splash of bourbon in a glass.
You're like waking in the morning by a mountain stream. You're like watching that eagle floating on the breeze. And as I listen to you dreaming by my side, I wish I could call you mine. But you belong where the four winds blow, out where the untamed Mustang roam, like a sweet summer rain passing through I could stay with you like this till the day love don't exist. Wildflowers bloom in an open field and wither in a vase on a windowsill. And you belong where the four winds blow, out where the untamed Mustang roam like a sweet summer rain passing through. Never seen anything wild as you. There's a part of me that prays that you'll hang up your wings someday. But the part that truly does love you always hopes you never do. 'Cause you belong where your heart can be, out in the open, wild and free, like a sweet summer rain passing through. Ain't never seen anything wild as you. You belong where the four winds blow, out where the untamed Mustang roam like a sweet summer rain passing through. Never seen anything wild as you. You belong where the four winds blow, out where the untamed Mustang roam like a sweet summer rain passing through. Never seen anything wild as you.
My buddy Brandon holds a record for single season touchdown throws. And good old Johnny, he's the life of every party. It's like cheers, they know him everywhere he goes. I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Rutherford County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I've got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. My buddy Jason, he's a sheriff. He'll flash his lights but let me go. My boy Randy, he's a preacher. My girl Megan, she's been teacher of the year, I swear for 5 years in a row. I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Hamilton County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. I got friends in high places on these small town roads, 'cause round here it's all about the people that you know. And I've got some famous friends you probably never heard of, but back in Davidson County, our crowd is second to none. You might not know them here in this big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Big city we're in, but when I go back home, I got some famous friends. Yeah, I've got some famous friends. I got some famous friends. Yeah.
Saw the end in sight. Fools are kind of blind. Thought everything was going alright, but I was running out of time. 'Cause you had one foot out the door, I swear I didn't see. But if you're really going away, here's some final words from me. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Sign it at the bottom of the page, I'll swear under oath, 'cause every single word is true, and I think you need to know. So use it as a bookmark, stick it on your refrigerator door, hang it in a picture frame up above the mantle where you'll see it for sure. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Find a chisel, I can find a stone. Folks will be reading these words long after we're gone. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Oh, I love you and I don't want you to go. Baby, write this down.
Few days before he turned 80, he was sitting out back in a rocker. He said, "What you been up to lately?" I told him chasing a dollar, and in between sips of coffee, he poured this wisdom out. Said, "If you want my 2 cents on making a dollar count, buy dirt, find the one you can't live without. Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground. Do what you love, but call it work. Throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep. Add a few limbs to your family tree, and watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt."
Before you get caught on that ladder, let me tell you what it's all about. Find you a few things that matter, that you can put a fence around. And then he laid it out. Buy dirt, find the one you can't live without. Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground. Do what you love, but call it work. And throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep, and add a few limbs to your family tree. And watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt.
buy dirt. Thank the good Lord for it,
'cause he ain't making any more of it.
so buy dirt.
Find the one you can't live without.
Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground.
Do what you love, but call it work. And throw a little money in the plate at church. And send your prayers up and your roots down deep. Add a few limbs to your family tree. Watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt.
Seems like yesterday we were cutting up in class. No worries in the world except chasing girls and burning gas. Then one day you wake up, you're tossing up them caps. Don't it seem like the good times go by too fast? Yeah, I wish time would tick a little slower. Sometimes it feels like a blink and then it's over. Better soak it in, better make it last. Live it up while we can, 'cause the good times go by too fast. It feels like yesterday I walked in that bar. Wasn't looking for nothing, now look where we are. We're watching our kids growing up in a flash. Don't it feel like the good times go by too fast? Yeah, I wish time would tick a little slower. Sometimes it feels like a blink and then it's over. Better soak it in, better make it last. Live it up while we can, 'cause the good times go by too fast. Your baby's having babies. You're 21, close your eyes, then you're 80. So laugh every laugh like it's your last, 'cause you can't get them back. The good times go by too fast. Yeah, I wish time would tick a little slower. Sometimes it feels like a blink and then it's over. Better soak it in, better make it last. Live it up while we can, 'cause the good times go by too fast. Ooh, the good times go by too fast. Ooh, the good times go by too fast.
So you're standing in the middle of the thunder and lightning. I know you're feeling like you just can't win, but you're trying. It's hard to keep on keeping on when you're being pushed around. Don't even know which way is up. You just keep spinning down, round, down. Every storm runs out of rain, just like every dark night turns into day. Every heartache will fade away, just like every storm runs out of rain. So hold your head up and tell yourself that there's something more, and walk out that door. Go find a new rose, don't be afraid of the thorns, 'cause 'cause we all have thorns. Just put your feet up to the edge, put your face in the wind, and when you fall back down, keep on remembering. Every storm runs out of rain, just like every dark night turns into day. Every heartache will fade away, just like every storm runs out of rain. It's gonna run out of pain, it's gonna run out of sting, it's gonna leave you alone, it's gonna set you free, and set you free. Every storm runs out of rain, just like every dark night turns into day. Every heartache will fade away, just like every storm runs out of rain. It's gonna set you free. It's gonna run out of pain and set you free.
Girl, I know I don't know you, but your pretty little eyes so blue are pulling me in like the moon on your skin. I'm so glad you trusted me to slide up on this dusty seat and let your hair down and get out of town. Got the stars coming out over my hood, and all I know now is it's going good. You got your hands up, you're rocking in my truck. You got the radio on, you're singing every song. I'm set on cruise control, I'm slowly losing hope of everything I've got. You're looking so damn hot, and I don't know what road we're on or where we've been from staring at you, girl. All I know is I don't want this night to end. Gonna cuss the morning when it comes, 'cause I know that the rising sun ain't no good for me, 'cause you'll have to leave. Gonna make the most of every mile, do anything to make your smile land on my lips, get drunk on your kiss. Clock on the dash says 3:35. There's plenty of gas and the night's still alive. You got your hands up, you're rocking in my truck. You got the radio on, you're singing every song. I'm set on cruise control, I'm slowly losing hope of everything I've got. You're looking so damn hot, and I don't know what road we're on or where we've been from staring at you, girl. All I know is I don't want this night to end.
Driving through town, just my boy and me, with a Happy Meal in his booster seat, knowing that he couldn't have the toy till his nuggets were gone. A green traffic light turned straight to red. I hit my brakes and mumbled under my breath. His fries went a-flying and his orange drink covered his lap. Well, in my 4-year-old said a 4-letter word. It started with S, and I was concerned. So I said, son, now where'd you learn to talk like that? He said, I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. We got cowboy boots and camo pants, yeah, we're just alike, hey, ain't we, Dad? I wanna do everything you do, so I've been watching you. Got back home and I went to the barn. I bowed my head and I prayed real hard. Said, Lord, please help me help my stupid self. Then this side of bedtime later that night, turning on my son Scooby-Doo nightlight. He crawled out of bed and he got down on his knees. He closed his little eyes, folded his little hands, spoke to God like he was talking to a friend. And I said, son, now where'd you learn to pray like that? He said, I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. Like fixing things and holding Mama's hand, yeah, we're just alike, hey, ain't we, Dad? I wanna do everything you do, so I've been watching you. With tears in my eyes, I wrapped him in a hug, said my little bear is growing up. And he said, but when I'm big, I'll still know what to do. 'Cause I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. By then I'll be strong as Superman, we'll be just alike, hey, won't we, Dad? When I can do everything you do, 'cause I've been watching you. Hey, yeah.
I'm supposed to mow the grass today. I'm supposed to fix the fence. But when the sun beating down on me, it's hard to make it make sense. Half of me wants a cold beer. Yeah, that's the cold hard truth. And when the refrigerator's stocked full of them, tell me what's a boy to do. I ain't even trying to fight, it's already been decided. The sky and the mountains are blue. Half of me wants a cold beer, and the other half does too.
Yeah, I kinda need to wash my truck, but hell, I kinda don't care. I think old Alan Jackson said it best. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Half of me wants a cold beer. Yeah, that's a cold hard truth. And with the refrigerator stocked full of them, tell me what's a boy to do. I ain't even trying to cold hard truth. Yes. And when the refrigerator stopped full of them, tell me what's they gonna do? I ain't even trying to fight, it's already been decided. The sky and the mountains are blue. Half of me wants a cold beer, and the other half does too. Yeah, half of me wants a cold, cold beer, the other half wants to.
That sounds good, but I can't tell it's because you're in it or not.
Something about the way she's wearing her dress a little tighter. Something about the way she's staring. She's looking to start a fire. Something about the way she's dancing and drinking chilled Patron. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. Something about the way she's blushing, you can tell she isn't sure. Let you know she's up to something she's never done before. Tonight she wants to hold a stranger, but not the one at home. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. If she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. If I had a woman like that, man, I'd let her know. I'd hold her tight, I'd hold her close, do anything, do everything to let her know she'd never ever be alone. Heaven help the fool who did her wrong. It's too late, too bad, she's too far gone. He should have thought of that before he left her all alone. If she's lonely now, Lord, if she's lonely now, if she's lonely now, she won't be lonely long. I'm a few drinks in, but that ain't the reason I'm all tongue-tied and my breath's leaving this fast. I can't get past those blue eyes shining, they keep drawing me into you, got me falling off track. You get me like that. Yeah, I'm hanging on to every word you say, every move you make. I'm hanging on, wondering what's up next. Girl, I can't wait. Ain't nothing like spinning you around the room where everyone can see you hanging on,
tongue coming off of your sweet lips, yeah, that makes me wanna stay here. No, this ain't a one night, one time thing. You always light me up like a flame, and it's clear every time you're near. Yeah, I'm hanging on to every word you say, every move you make. I'm hanging on, wondering what's up next, girl. I can't wait. Ain't nothing like spinning you around the room where everyone can see you hanging on to me. Yeah, you hanging on to me. So let me pull you a little closer, even when the music's over. I'll be hanging on to every word you say, every move you make. I'm hanging on, wondering what's up next, girl. I can't wait. Ain't nothing like spinning you around the room where everyone can see you hanging on to me. Yeah, you hanging on to me. Heading down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. From the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep a getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. To the south out of Roanoke, I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. But he's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, they say I live too fast to settle down. Truth is, I just ain't about these games they all play. Wanna find something stronger than the whiskey. And oh, I've tried, but every time I feel it kiss me, I keep coming up empty. Yeah, I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody that don't want me falling apart. And I'll be lucky if I ever find something more than just a crazy night. I just wanna love somebody who ain't hypnotized by dollar signs and blinding lights like they tend to be. Yeah, I need someone that I'll be proud to take on back to my hometown. Honest eyes that just ain't gonna lead to lonely nights, even when she's up against me. I don't know why it feels like there's nobody with me, and I'm still empty. Yeah, I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody that don't want me falling apart. And I'll be lucky if I ever find something more than just a crazy night. I just wanna love somebody. I just wanna love somebody. I just wanna love somebody who won't leave a hole in my heart. I just wanna love somebody that don't want me falling apart. And I'll be lucky if I ever find something more than just a crazy night. I just wanna love somebody.
I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning with a bone dry bottle of Jack I was pouring. Damn, she got some nerve, way she kicked me to the curb. Guess you could say I got what I deserve, 'cause I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning. Yeah. She said don't come home if you go to the bar. So I said okay baby, then got drunk out in the yard. 2 a.m. I knock 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 up on the door. Well, she never unlocked it, guess I don't live there no more. Yeah, she meant business this time. I can't believe my bloodshot eyes. I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning with a bone dry bottle of Jack I was pouring. Damn, she got some nerve, way she kicked me to the curb. Guess you could say I got what I deserve, 'cause I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning. Yeah. I used that empty bag of corn to rest my head, a camo jacket for a blanket, then passed out like I was dead. Still got one heck of a buzz. If I look like a train wreck, it's because I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning with a bone dry bottle of Jack I was pouring. Damn, she got some nerve, way she kicked me to the curb. Guess you could say I got what I deserve, 'cause I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning. Yeah. I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning. Yes, I did. I can't believe I gotta be at work at 9. Bird's about to catch this 45. Oh, I guess if this really is goodbye, at least I took my boots off this time. I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning with a bone drop on a love jack I was pouring. Now she got some nerve where she kicked me to the curb. Guess you could say I got what I deserve. I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning with a bone drop on a love jack I was pouring. Now she got some nerve where she kicked me to the curb. Guess you could say I got what I deserve.
Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. Man, she loves that song, and that sums her up about right. Try your hand, tip the band, and that girl just might let you pull her close underneath those neon lights. She'll ring more than Friday night. Don't think that she does it 'cause she knows what she's doing. She'll burn you like the bourbon in the bottle she's shooting. She's a cowboy killer, that's a cold hard truth. You could try to love her, but she'll leave your heart breaking boots. You think you're the one to hold her and come out alive? Well, I bet the snakeskin on your soles, your heart will pay the price. You can see it in her eyes. Don't think that she does it 'cause she knows what she's doing. She'll burn you like the bourbon in the bottle she's shooting. She's a cowboy killer, that's a cold hard truth. You could try to love her, but she'll leave your heart breaking boots. Close, and then she'll leave you lonely. Don't ask me how I know. Don't think that she does it 'cause she knows what she's doing. She'll burn you like the bourbon in the bottle she's shooting. She's a cowboy killer, that's a cold hard truth. You can try to love her, you can try to love her. Don't think that she does it 'cause she knows what she's doing. She'll burn you like the bourbon in the bottle she's shooting. She's a cowboy killer, that's a cold hard truth. You could try to love her, but she'll leave your heart breaking boots.
This was supposed to be on Saturday the 11th, but it's too late.